Hello, this is Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution on PS2. I'm gonna play Quest mode with Sarah. Last time I finally broke down and did her command training, so now we'll see if that is gonna help me make headway in the second to the last arcade here, Sega World North, where I've been doing okay against most of the AIs, but there are a couple who I have to beat. And as you can see, defeat the top 3 players in this arcade. I beat the gold cup holder, but I still have to beat the bronze and silver cup holders. They are a Pai and a Lau, and I've been having trouble beating them. So, hoping to find a way to do that. I did pick up a few moves that maybe I can do something with when I went through command training last time. For instance, I can go into Flamingo with that move, back plus kick, which that's not what I want to do once I get into Flamingo, though. And then in Flamingo, I can do up kick to do a somersault kick. I shouldn't do that all the time, obviously. I did forward punch kick instead of back punch kick. I don't really know what I'm doing. Also... Oh, that's not it. What the heck was that? Dang, dude, I'm just trying to practice some moves. He doesn't want me to practice. Wow. As soon as he saw some nonsense coming, just shoulder comes out. Oh shoot, that's not it. Oh, I know. Down punch kick. Yeah, so she's got that sweep thing. That's at least useful for when I need to do a low from Flamingo. There's also... Ooh. There's also down back kick. No, yeah, that was it. Down back kick and then kick. That puts her in Flamingo. It's a mix-up and it puts her in Flamingo, which is interesting. It's another maybe handy low to do from when I'm... Well, that's one from when I'm not in Flamingo.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
Wow, he just grabbed me straight out of Flamingo. So, the question is, are any of these moves safe enough to use on the AI?
Fight two. Ready? Go!
Jeez, this guy is not letting me practice moves. Nor should he be, I suppose. But I'd like to practice moves. Just using me as a beanbag. Is there anything else? Oh yeah. There's this move. That's just up forward punch. That one puzzled me for a long time. Because I can do, for instance, up forward kick, and then you can do up forward. Actually, if you do up forward kick and then just hit punch, she does the up forward punch automatically. And I was confused by that too, because sometimes that would come out and I'd be like, and sometimes it wouldn't, and I didn't understand what the input was. And this guy just likes taking off 40% of my health with that at the beginning of a round. So this is typically what happens when I go do a training mode. I then get confused for a while as to how to sort these moves into my tiny little... He loves that. He's just going to keep doing that because I keep trying to beat him to the punch. I mean, why not? He gets 40% damage on it every time.
Ready? Go!
Ah. Ooh. So the somersault kick from Flamingo is tempting to do. I'm sure I'm going to get myself into trouble with it a lot. The back punch kick is just not fast enough to beat him off the... Ah, jeez. Well, I'm dead. So those somersault kicks are totally unsafe. The somersault from Flamingo remains to be seen. Probably not very safe either.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
Wasn't quite what I wanted to do. So that actually gets me out of... It makes this move safe, which is interesting. Well, at least sort of safe. I'm not sure. Well, see, there he got me. So it's not super safe. Oh, and of course he can hit me before I get there. Huh, he went for a throw. Oh, there's a throw. Okay, you got it, buddy. Jeez. That was messed up. I was trying to do the down forward kick times 2. Or a down forward kick launcher thing. I should stop doing that somersault. Whoa. Oh. I can't do anything from the right hand side. Well, see you later, alligator.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
Oh, did I forget? I guess I lost my... I thought I bought another white orb, but maybe I forgot to. I don't know. I actually, come to think of it, I don't think I ever did. See, now my brain is just scrambled trying to think about these new moves. Oh, wow. So that high jump deflects a kick. That's interesting. I didn't know he could do that. That deflects punches. I knew that, and I still threw a punch, so that was... I didn't even need to deflect, he just crouched. Oh.
Fight three. Ready? Go!
Why did I do it? This guy's brutal, man. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Protector rank. That's the top tier of the 3 tiers based on win-loss percentage. Yeah, he's 86%. He didn't have a counterattack for me missing the somersault kick. The range on that somersault is ridiculous. Well, probably ridiculous on all her somersaults, really. I probably could hit him with the somersault there. I mean, why not? Oh, didn't get it off somehow. I don't know what I'm doing. Bunch of nonsense.
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Oh, there's a counterattack. Okay. Oh, see when that knocks down sometimes, and the somersault kick from Flamingo is seems like a good. Wow, that sucks. Like a good. Ooh. Okay, that sweep blows. Oh, that was real. That was just me getting schooled by these ridiculous punches of his. And kicks. Let's not forget the ridiculous kicks. I guess I should buy a white orb. I really kind of hate the whole orb thing, though. It's really stressful. Maybe I'll just save that until after I've beat her quest mode. Yeah, I like that idea.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Oh. I was hitting random buttons. That was interesting. Ah, I screwed that up real bad. Jeez.
Fight 2.
I gotta remember though,
Go!
like I can use this as a ground hit if I need one. That was weird. Ah, he just sucked me back in. Oh yeah, that up forward punch or up forward kick and then punch is really probably going to be really handy for me getting off the right side where I'm even worse than I am on the left side. So if I find myself side switched, I can do that. Son of a gun. I was getting the cup holder Lau and Pai quite a bit. Well, I got the Pai twice and the Lau once. In what, my first episode or my first 2 episodes, which was kind of surprising. I also got the gold cup holder in there too. So I don't really know how long it'll take for them to show up again. Well, see, there I got a knockdown. I should have done a... Oh, well, that's not the time to do it. Great. That's my problem. That little frog croak. That's the big frame trap. There's the knockdown I should have taken advantage of. He was just letting me hit him with everything.
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
That's the frame trap that I think I had a chance to avoid it after the second hit there, and I did not take that. I love those combos.
KO.
That was kind of the frame trap, and I just fell right into it.
Go.
I don't know when I'm gonna figure that out.
KO.
So I wonder if I can get out of some of his frame traps with that deflection. I'm not sure if he was doing the frame trap there when I did the deflection. He seemed like he took a little longer than I would have thought. But maybe that broke it. I don't know.
Fight one.
Albert, the Gladiator. Ow. Oh, see, I gotta do the... I gotta do the somersault when I knock him down with that. Man, I'm just gonna keep not doing it. Just in case we're unclear. Oh, disappointing.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, I'm not on the ball enough. Well, whatever. Ah, I tried to do it. No. I really hate that. I really hate just about all his stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that one down yet.
KO.
I don't know what I'm...
3. Ready? Go.
He gets punched a lot. He's not doing...
Go.
Dang it. I can't believe I got clobbered. Well, I mean, I can, but... Ugh.
Thank you.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Let's just keep using the stinking deflection then. Doug. I hate Lei-Fei. I just can't stand the stupid deflections. I can't stand it. It just drives me up the wall. I don't learn.
KO.
He just windmills his arms and...
Ready? Go.
Golly. Okay.
KO.
You just have to windmill his arms and I just get hit by everything. I mean, for one thing, I don't have a guard button, but that's no excuse, you know? Oh, why? Why would I do that? Ooh! That sucked. Yeah, I should have realized I was pushing him back into the fence so he wasn't gonna
KO.
get knocked back enough to make my
Ready?
move safe. That didn't fool him at all.
KO. Fight 5. Ready? Go.
Just dug that out. He just ducks. Oh, windmill his arms. I'm dead.
Thank you.
I can't. I'm thinking about it too much.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Her punches work way too well on him.
KO. Fight two. Ready? Go.
Oh no, what was I doing? I battle.
Fight three. Ready?
That was God. Flailing, just doing stupid. I mean, I've got all the moves I need to beat him. I just am doing really dumb stuff. Son of a gun.
KO.
That was dumb stuff.
Fight four. Ready?
Yeah,
Go.
it's too many moves in my head at the moment. I can't sort them out, so I'm just doing random wrong moves. I'm dead.
Fight.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that was a new one. Good job.
Thank you.
I can't just sit back and wait for him to do his gosh darn katas, because I'm not handling that well at all.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Well, it doesn't help to rush in and then whiff a entry into Flamingo.
KO.
See there, I waited for him to come in. I don't know why I keep doing that. And there I just got caught like a dope. Well, I'm not with it enough to even beat this guy. I beat the higher rank one just before, and now I'm just messed up in the head. I just keep letting him hit me. Yeah, right there, just hit me, bro. I ain't gonna stop it. Distressing. This is what happens. I scrambled my brain by doing command training. I did pick up a couple moves I think I could put to use.
Ready? Go.
See, that'll hit her in her low stance if I'm close enough to her. Yeah, there she goes.
KO. Fight two.
Get in on that big bobblehead.
Go.
Warp. Yep. Why? Hey.
Fight three.
One thing I was
Go.
thinking last time was that I gotta keep pressuring Bye. Not that way.
KO.
So that she doesn't find it so easy to sit back and go into her low stance.
4. Ready? Go.
And that. Ah! What was it? It was down. No. Why am I practicing?
Ring out.
I was trying to remember that mix-up, but I was not. Down back guard kick.
Fight 1. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go.
Oh, right. Well, he can obviously counterattack that.
KO.
I kept trying to do not the fastest move. I think he's just letting me do that because he can then just do that.
KO. Fight 4. Ready? Go.
Ew. Yeah, just do that. Do the uppercut. I can't wait. He's too fast.
KO.
Whoa. He's trying to do the flip kick, and I forget that once I started punching, I'm no longer in flamingo. Hello. Boy. Nope, can't jab out of that even. I guess I just have to take those hits.
Fight 1. Ready?
Because I can't block. Blocking's for chumps. Oh boy. I'm forgetting that when I'm standing on two legs versus being in flamingo, I have to do up back for the somersault kick. Too late.
KO. 2. Go.
Nope. My jaw. Nope, can't wait. Can't wait. Cannot react that fast. I am slow. Well, he didn't do the uppercut, so it wasn't so bad. That was bad. Wasn't I going to find out something to do besides punches?
Thank you.
Or some way to get out of the dead end of punches?
Ready? Go. KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go.
So sweet. Odd. Yeah. Oh, there's a whip. Oh.
Fight
Why
3.
you play with my heart like that? Oh no. Jeez. That was supposed to be a deflection. He just cannoned right through it, and I did this stupid thing. Again, the stupid thing with the punch.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Oh, right under my down forward kick. Ah. Jeez, so that just goes right through the deflection, I guess. Yeah, don't do that. I'll never learn. He just knocks the heck out of that deflection.
Thank you.
Or wait, was that the back or was that the...
Fight 1.
I don't remember.
Ready? Go!
Why? Why would I do it? I know darn well what's gonna happen.
KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Dog. Don't push punch. I should just detach my punch button. Oh no. It's over. Yeah, I got carried away.
Go!
Yeah. Yeah, don't ever do it. Just don't.
KO! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Yeah. That could have been a lot worse. Ew. Yeah.
KO!
I was trying to do the combo somersault kick and I failed.
Maybe I
So it basically comes down to a few down forward kick and a few, and then down kick again, and a few other things are entrances into Flamingo are kind of my only safe attacks with Sarah. Once she's in Flamingo, I can do some kicks from neutral. Okay, here's the bronze cup holder Pai. She's a protector rank, which is the highest non-like hero or champion or special rank. Ah, ooh, that was real lucky. Hey.
KO!
Well, I was hoping to pressure her with that new entrance into Flamingo, and it
Go!
working a little, but not enough. Whoa! Whoa, did anybody see what the heck just happened? Because I sure didn't. It looked like she just turned me around in midair. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing that little dance. wish I knew when to throw from Flamingo, but every time I try it, it gets me killed. Oh no! She messed things up again. Oh no! Ooh. Yeah, she just eats up down forward kick.
Ready? Go!
Jeez. I'm trying to do the somersault kick and I just can't actually get it off. I can't. It's too slow. Sucks.
One. Ready? Go!
No, do the somersault. Ah, do the somersault when she's like that.
KO! Fight two! Ready? Go!
I keep forgetting that this puts me into Flamingo. It's weird. Kind of effective. Oh no, somersault. No. That was a full combo. Cheapers.
KO!
I was trying to somersault. She just eats up somersault.
Ready?
Can't even start to animate into it. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's what happens when I do that.
KO!
So many moves unsafe against Pai because she's just so gosh darn fast.
Fight four! Ready? Go!
She just eats up Flamingo with that little... There's the down. The down stance just murdered me right there. She just decided not to lose.
Go!
I'm not going to get a chance to go. Nope. Wow. Wow. Jab. Just jabbed me once every time I tried to move. That was sick. That's when she doesn't want to lose. Just throw a jab every time you read the player pushing a button. She definitely has trouble with the range of that entrance into Flamingo. It does push her back, and then she's a little off her game. Oh, that has range, though. There you go. Just get that jab in, and there goes my health. Gosh. What do I do about this? Just hope she doesn't get the jab in, I guess. Ah. Wow, that didn't work out. Thanks. Thanks for murdering me. What the heck just happened? I tried to do up four. No! What? Oh, I'm not hitting punch, I'm hitting throw. I screwed myself up that whole time.
Ready? Go!
Nice low jab. She just goes into low stance right through all that. Oh yeah, just crush everything. Crush all my hopes and dreams.
Thank you.
Fight
I
one.
just don't know. She's just too smart. And I'm not very smart right now. No, no, I'm dead.
KO. Fight two. Ready? Go.
Oh, is this where she doesn't let me get a move off? Yeah, that's not gonna work.
KO.
Just getting the jabs in. So I can't.
Ready?
I gotta pressure her more. I don't know what I'm doing. See, if she jabs when I'm hitting kicks from Flamingo, she hits me out of Flamingo, and then the kick may come out afterwards and deck her, which is great. Oh. No. No.
KO.
She can just do that every time. Well, see you later. Well, still haven't beat her. And I need to beat her to get out of this arcade.
Fight one.
And I'm still not really seeing how I'm gonna do it. I also have to work on beating Laus because there's that other Lau who has not shown back up, who has the silver cup. Oh no. Just decided to let him win, I guess.
KO.
Yeah, I did. Good job.
Fight two. Ready? Go.
Whoa. Jeez. Just eat all my health in one go.
Three. Ready? Go. Excellent.
Yep. Yep. I don't know how to do
Thank you.
stuff.
Fight.
Ah.
Ready? Go. KO.
That's not it. I was gonna try to do a throw from Flamingo, but he just...
Go.
That's like another layer of stuff I can't handle thinking about. I just take all my health, please.
KO. Fight
Low
three.
jab, man.
Go.
I can't even get away.
KO.
Too many dumb ideas in my head.
One.
Gotta just get him
Go.
just murdered out of me. Wow. I just started hitting random buttons. That was real good.
Ready? Go.
More random moves. You just start swinging away, man, and I just go right down. God, it hurts.
Thank you.
Just too brain dead right now. Again. This is really bad. I can't beat anybody right now. I'm so scrambled. Hi. Thanks. That's what I wanted you to do. Oh, I don't know. Oh. I was hitting throw, and somehow that happened. Like, she teleported in on him from... I mean, if I just broke the game, I was like, up, forward, throw. Okay. Oh no, he caught me. Shit. Oh, she teleports. Oh no. Oh no, I ruined the game. Look at that. Up, forward, throw. Up, forward, punch, guard. Which I have mapped to a single button because I don't have a throw button. It also just functions as kind of a super evade. I'm not really sure it actually evades. I'm just gonna tear his head off. Oh, he's a little tired of me, I think. And when she's up close and he's standing, he'll just do that. Otherwise, she tears his head off. Well, I just broke the game. Sorry, everybody. This move seems a little broken. I don't remember this being covered in command training, but I was sort of not paying too much attention by the throws. That's not it. I'd be getting a lot of orbs now if I had a... Well, except I was losing a lot of matches, so I'd be losing a lot of white orbs. Did that get him while he was crouched? Oh my gosh, it got him while he was trying to uppercut. Okay, not that time. Okay, not that time.
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
Oh no, he got me. It sure looks like it's getting him while he's crouching. Well, not while he's crouching and swinging. Yeah, if he's moving, she can't
Ready? Go.
get him. He crouched there and avoided it. This guy's having none of it. Ah.
Thank you.
Fight 1. Ready? Go.
Get off me, you freak girl. Freak grabby girl. Freak teleport strangler girl. Oh no. Jeez.
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
He kept moving that time. awkwardly coming to a stop right in front of him.
Go!
Aye. Good. Gonna strangle you.
KO!
Once he starts sidestepping a lot.
Fight 4!
Did you see how she was running around him?
KO!
Well, there's definitely a certain position you don't want him to be in. Because he's hard to grab with this freakish move. Ooh. And then she'll stop right in front of him, and it's hard to tell she's gonna... Ah, dang it.
Thank you.
Fight 1! Ready? Go!
And then you don't want to just whiff it. She's got a long recovery period after she doesn't get it. Ow.
KO!
Did he kind of learn?
Ready? Go!
Certainly avoiding it better. If I could just get him to stand up, like I thought I could back up and then he would come in standing. But then I whiffed. Oh no, he's gonna scoot in crouched. Oh, that's a good strategy, I guess. I can't get it off now. Is that it? Oh,
Thank you.
this is stupid.
Fight 1! Ready? Go!
Oh. Ew. Jeez. Yeah. This is all my inability to execute this freakish move. Oh, that should have worked. I screwed that up.
KO! Fight 3! Ready? Go!
Can't even move. Oh no. Hello.
Fight 4! Ready? Go!
He's getting wise to that. Oh. Ooh, yeah, it's not really helping me a whole lot. I'm dead.
KO.
Well, I guess it didn't completely break the game. It kind of did, though.
Fight 1. Ready?
Oh, it's even less likely to work against Leon. I would think.
KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go.
I don't know what I thought I was doing there. That's not... Hey, let me practice my stupid move. Aw. No.
KO.
Yeah, it's harder to hit him with it.
Fight 3. Ready? Go.
Shoulda. The lightning flash was terrible. It's like I gotta get him when he's standing and not moving somehow. Wow! Maybe I'll just do that. That's not working.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I didn't break the game with this stupid throw. It's just really freakish looking, and it was working really well on whoever that was I was facing at first. Aw.
KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go.
Ooh. Not sure what happened there. Oh, jeez.
KO.
Dang it. This is so dumb.
Ready? Go.
Oh.
KO.
He threw me. Well, this is aggravating me even more than trying to fight normally.
KO.
Alright, I've had enough of that.
Thank you.
I'll let him beat me brutally the normal way.
Go.
That was dumb. No. I forgot.
Ready? Go.
Not that I think I can do anything about that. It's just like the Lei-Fei crouch back. Yeah, see, this is actually more aggravating than losing with the throw. But At least this way I can maybe eventually learn something. He's like Pai, he's just gonna jab me every time I try to do a somersault. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
Yeah. No. Oops. Yeah, nothing can connect in my head right now.
Two, ready, go!
See, as soon as I tried to do the somersault there, he just hit me. Again. I guess I'm gonna die.
Fight three, ready, go!
Oh. Oh. Gosh, golly gee.
KO!
Oh, man.
Fight four, ready,
I'm of course overthinking this and doing dumb stuff and not enough of the right dumb stuff. And just deflect me whenever you want, bro. I confused myself. That was good.
Matter, of course.
This is a bunch of foolish nonsense.
One, ready,
Oh, no.
go!
That little thing, that little alien he's got on his shin. Oh, I thought he was going out. There he goes. So that's definitely good for pressure.
Ready, go!
Scrambled. I don't know how to get out of this multiple things. Oh, wow. Nope, I sure don't. I'm really mad at everything.
Go!
See there, I should have done somersault kick, of course.
Fight five!
But I just can't think. Can't think about combos. I hate combos. Yeah, get all the damage. Like,
good guys below.
I'm surprised that punch worked because his back was turned, but it wasn't a deflection stance, I guess. Whereas he has other back turn stances that are automatically deflect a punch. So why did I punch? Because I can never remember that. This looks so stupid. Anyway, it didn't do it that time, so... Well, here's another... Lau for me to practice getting killed on. Or whenever the silver cup holder wants to show up. That was 2 whiffs in a row.
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
Wow. Yeah, don't stop swinging, screaming.
Go.
Should I go back to the stupid throw?
KO.
Thank you.
Fight 1. Ready? Go.
My gosh.
Excellent.
Whoa. Why is everything he does faster than everything I do?
Ready?
I
Go.
don't like that specific setup. Wow. Yep. That's just a setup for me to get uppercutted. Uppercut? Oh no!
Oh.
Grab me as I try to escape. That's a good one.
Ready? Go.
It's a stupid reaction I still can't avoid making. Oh.
KO.
No, I'm trying to wait and counter with the back punch kick, and that doesn't have a deflection, so that
Ready? Go.
isn't working well. That was weird, man.
KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go.
Again, just too fast. Can't get the move in. And that was a deflection, but he just whirls his arms around before I can get, I guess, facing forward enough for it to be a deflection.
KO.
So you like the deflection one, Juggle King.
Fight 3.
Alright, here's where he just goes nuts.
Go.
Well, so I was going to tell myself there I should have done the somersault kick, but actually the juggle I got worked out better than a somersault kick would have at that juncture.
Oh.
So, deflection into flamingo, i.e. punch plus kick,
Back a little.
did the trick on that Lau. That's interesting.
What are you doing? Get away!
Fight 1. Ready? Go.
Oh no. Oh no. It's down, not... Is it down? No, it's not down. It's down back. Ah. Down back guard. Yeah.
KO.
I can't remember. It's too complicated.
2. Ready? Go.
Ah. Yeah, forget that. Oh no, that's not it. I'm dead. Oh, hi. Hi, knee.
KO.
Oh.
Fight 3. Ready? Go.
That was bad.
KO.
Wow. That was just a whole bunch of frame traps that I fell for. Thank you. That was like 80% frame trap thing. 80% of my health bar, that is. Ow. I'm dead. I underestimated Santa Claus
Thank you.
and did a bunch of nonsense in his face, and he just decided he was sick of it.
Go.
And he's real sick of it. There's some more frame traps. Everybody loves frame traps. Jeez.
KO.
He's not having any of this nonsense.
2. Ready?
How
Go.
about this move? No, no. He's got a better throw. Oh, he's too... He looks funny when his head gets twisted around. Ah! Wonder if that's just too far back. Oh, there she just runs right into his lunge.
KO. Fight 3. Ready? Go.
So he just does these big lunges, and that keeps her crazy teleport throw off him. Well, not that time, but he didn't do a lunge exactly. Oh no, he's gunning for it.
KO. Fight 4. Ready? Go.
I whiffed. Oh, I whiffed again. Oh. Sheesh. Well. Ah.
Ring out.
Alright, I'm gonna stop doing that. That's not getting me anywhere. It's not broken enough.
Fight 1.
It's a little broken.
Ready? Go.
That's messed up.
Excellent.
See, I gotta work in throws once in a while. At least just... But maybe it's only working because he's a slower opponent. Like, if I tried that against... Lau, I bet Lau would just be eating me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Jeez, it's just killing him.
KO.
That's just punch plus guard
3.
flamingo.
Ready? Go.
Ow. Hello, wrong buttons. Wrong things to do. Oh no. Wow. Hi.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Jeez, nice. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh, didn't... Okay, he's not doing it now. Wow, okay, calm down.
Go!
He's not letting me throw him now.
Ready?
So that's good, I guess. Uh-oh. Ew. Nothing's gonna save me now.
KO!
Even good guys blow it.
Oh, that's right. This quest is win without evading, but you have to do it. It's got to be wins in a row. And that's not going to happen.
Fight 1.
Not for a while. Oh, it's a 10th ant. Maybe I can get myself demoted, then I won't have to worry about demotion anymore, because I don't think there's any 9th ants in this arcade. Good combo.
KO!
Yes.
Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Jeez, 2 low jabs in a row. That's fun. See, there Oh. I can't even tell what he's doing.
KO!
Guess I'll die. I hate your costume and I hate the visibility on this stage. Ow. I don't know what I'm doing.
KO! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
That's not a move.
KO! Fight 5. Ready? Go!
Well, good combo. Hey.
KO!
So the somersault from Flamingo is, yeah, not safe at all. I should be using it as a combo extender, but I'm just terrible at combos, and if I ever do, oh, is it her again? Sure looks like Hot Pepper.
Go!
She just flung her head and ducked under each time. Oh wow, just snagged me right out of it. That's great. I just don't know. She's too fast.
Go!
She just turns me into a beanbag every time.
KO!
I can't counterattack because she's too fast.
Ready? Go!
when she sees me at range with in Flamingo, she just crushes me with that. Wow, that was really, really unfortunate. She's evading at close range now.
Thank you.
I am still nowhere near beating her.
Ready? Go!
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't beat her with a punch right there. A punch is my fastest move, and she can jump kick me faster than I can punch. I got in there for some reason, but then she does that because she knows that I have nothing to do after I throw those punches. No, that was Jackie who I found something I could do with.
Go!
Maybe, just a little jab. Just a little jab to stop whatever you thought you were gonna do. In the low stance. That got her out of her low stance. No, she's got me now.
Fight 3! Ready? Go!
Wow, she just beats out all my moves that look fast. I tried to somersault kick.
KO!
Thank you.
There's no way I can think myself
Ready?
to win in this. She's just too fast. It has to be something responsive. And I haven't found that. And now I'm just whiffing stupid stuff. Jeez.
KO! Fight 2! Ready? Go!
Whoa. Oh, wow. Evade and somersault? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Aside from blocking.
KO!
I'm dead. Just jab me low and I'm dead.
Fight 3! Ready? Go!
Deflection. I mean, she can just jab me seemingly at her leisure.
Go!
Oh boy. Stop messing everything up. Aye, that is not appreciated. Well, you didn't kill me. You're getting sloppy.
KO!
Oh no! Did the low? I can't see in that angle, thanks. When she does the low stance, she does a low kick forward.
Fight 1! Ready?
It's easy to overlook, but... Ain't proud.
KO!
You know, she's spinning the camera all over now. I mean, I guess I'm not helping.
Ready? Go!
Ew. She moves around too much. And if I whiff a standing throw, she just clobbers me, of course.
KO!
That move's not gonna work.
Fight 3! Go!
Well, still don't have a clue. She faces me all the time. You'd think I could learn something from this, but I've tried to incorporate these new moves, and they've gotten me just messed up worse. They're all very purple here. Oh, this purple is freaking my eyes out. Oh gosh.
KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go.
Can't do even fast-looking moves. Wow. Oh, can't dash up and attack him.
Ready? Go.
Eh. Oh man, come on. Gee. I'm not sure that...
Ready? Go.
Well, wait. I think sometimes when Pai jabs me low, I can come back with just a kick, but... I don't know. Well, just jab me a couple times. Yep.
Fight 5. Ready? Go.
He definitely can't get away with that. She just comes back with the neutral kick after he jabs her low.
Maybe I should pull back a little.
But that doesn't seem to work on Pai. She'll jab me low, and then I think she just combos me from there. Too fast for the neutral kick to ever come out. I guess that's what happens. Oh my gosh, what did you do to yourself? Oh, it's Chibita. Oh. Well, Chibita's named after a... This is his alternate costume. I don't think I've ever seen this costume. Or maybe it's his #1 costume and I've only ever seen the other one. Oh, he's got the black orb. Interesting. He looked me.
Ready? Go.
Okay, what can I do against Leon's? Oh, whatever that was. These Leons are really into deflecting my kicks. The mantis.
Fight 3. Ready? Go.
Should have got out of there. Wow. He jabbed me before I could jab him? Come on. Nice deflection. Okay. Everything else is just not worth the risk.
Fight 4. Ready? Go.
Oh, couldn't do anything about that. Oh. Ah, he's too fast. Oh, I could have comboed that. I would have felt bad if I'd lost that round because I didn't combo that.
Ready? Go.
He didn't punish it. Oh, come on. He keeps Trying to sort of evade? Oh, what? Okay, this is just where I can't do anything. Okay. Well, I beat Chibita by that goofy tactic of just back punch kick and then up kick.
Even good guys blow it.
Not as a combo, just whenever. Because he wasn't blocking the somersault at all, and he wasn't really blocking the back punch kick into Flamingo either. Is that going to be a thing I can use on all he owns? Oh no.
You take it easy on me?
Not really.
Ready? Go!
So, wow, that was a good combo. Where we're at is, I can't even kick from Flamingo. Because they just duck under it.
Ready? Go!
Everybody just ducks under it. Or she just blocked it mercifully. I guess not everybody ducks under it. Oh no, big combo. Good for you. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. That was crazy.
Go!
I'm hitting the wrong thing. There's a big combo. Good for you. I gotta get that going.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
And why not? I wonder if she has does not have a counter against the somersault.
KO!
Well, I'll never know. See, she's got all the little tap jabs into other things.
1.
That's a whole world that I do not have. Yeah, wow, play it on. Oh. I like her
Ready?
pearl color or whatever that is. Well, there's her counter to jabs. Should have known. Hey, I did one too. How do you like me now?
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
That was a whip. She didn't carve me up as bad as she could have. Oh.
KO!
Hey. Well, I'm never going to beat that Pai, so nothing matters. I can't get out of this arcade.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Aw. Ow. Okay. I can't think that fast, sorry.
KO!
I was getting up in his face didn't exactly work.
2. Ready? Go!
Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't save me from anything. Good thing I'm in Flamingo and can just backflip there, and that is not the case. Oh. That little back... Oh. Thank you. That little back shuffle of his where he's kicking out his toe, that hitbox beats everything. Because he's like backing up. I don't know, it's really hard to hit him when he's doing that. It's hard to not get hit by his thing if you try to go in on that. Too far away. Oh. Oh, dear. Dear, dear. Oh, finally you jab punched me. Just decided not to lose. Really glad I avoided all that nonsense. So down guard plus kick is a sweep in Flamingo or outside of Flamingo. That makes things a little simpler for my overloaded brain. Actually, I thought it was down forward outside of Flamingo. I might have done the wrong input, I don't know.
Ready? Go!
So I beat Chibita by just doing that. It's like these Leones think they're gonna do something right after I go into Flamingo.
Fight 2! Ready? Go!
And now he thinks he's gonna throw me. Just don't deviate from the plan. Oh. There was a clue there. He partially blocked it.
Go!
Oh. Big old nasty. Wow.
Fight 4!
I guess I know how to beat Leones now. Oh. Oh, come on. Doesn't really matter, though. Guess what? So if you want to beat Leones, just go into Flamingo and then do up plus kick. Apparently. I mean, I'm on the toughest arcade. I just beat a champion Japanese arcade champ, Chibita Leone. I don't know if I even ever... No, I beat that Chibita with
Ready? Go!
Jackie, I think. What about you, Warrior? How do you like your somersaults from Flamingo? Just fine. They couldn't be hit stunned or something there, could they?
Go!
He blocked there. Now he's blocking. He's not counter hitting me too bad. Oh, get out. He evaded that time. Oh, I didn't combo that? Come on.
Fight 3.
Really good snow effect on this stage. Okay, pay attention. Oh, wow, that was nuts. Not that. Oh.
Even good guys.
Well, that went fast.
Fight 1.
Oh, man, she keeps coming back. I wonder if she's going to keep coming until I beat her and then the Lau will... But didn't he already show... I don't know. It's random. Yeah, see, it doesn't work on her, unfortunately. Would you just let me hit you with that, please?
KO.
No, just can't hit her with that.
Fight 2. Ready?
Okay, how about this? Not that. Laus.
KO.
She liked the low stance.
Ready? Go.
At one point I was finding neutral kick in general just effective against Lau. I don't think I found it that way against Pai, though.
Thank you.
It's gotta be something, man. They can't expect me to know moves well enough to beat her. Just on the fly reaction. She's too friggin' fast. See, I wanted to throw there, but she just hits me out of it, or like, 'cause she's obviously blocking a couple kicks. Oh, there she didn't block, she evaded. It's like she knew. No. Nope, ain't gonna mess with that. Oh no, I messed with it. Should have
Ready?
just somersaulted. She hi. Oh, is now when you want to win? Is now the time you don't want to lose?
Thank you.
Because she hadn't been low jabbing that whole time, which was weird. Oh, well, the low jab beats. Oh my gosh.
KO.
It's slow.
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
There's the low jab. There goes my health. Just do that, Pai. Hi, just call me mud. Just low jab me and call me dirt.
Fight
And that's
3.
what she did.
Ready? Go.
Ooh. What the heck? That's a new one. Just got a low uppercut? Oh no. I mean, well, what can I do there?
Ready? Go.
See, there's the comeback. Oh, come on. There's a comeback with neutral kick. I let her friggin' somersault me.
KO.
Of course. I mean, it's close now, but she, when she doesn't want to lose, she just low jabs me.
Go.
Although I did get a neutral kick in a couple times when she low jabbed me. Oh, that sucks.
KO.
Okay, just palm strike me from across the
Ready?
stage, I guess. Jab. Yeah, it's all falling apart.
KO.
Yeah, that's still not working.
Fight 3.
That's insane. This Pai is insane. Although I don't have a problem against her as Jackie. Why?
KO.
Yeah.
4. Ready?
Know when to get out. Oh boy. Comboed that in theory. Oh boy. That little tick hit as she landed. Ah, you punk. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. I can't get away from her. Dang it. So close. It's close now. I could do it.
Fight 1.
But every time she doesn't want to look at all these. Everybody's got orbs in this arcade. Okay, what am I going to do against Wolf? Well, I mean, it's just a thought. Oh no. I won't kick him first, I guess.
KO.
Oh, he hit me right out of it. Well, why you gotta go and spoil my
Ready? Go.
somersault parade? Oh, he did it again. Hello, jab. I'm done.
KO.
I can't hit him from Flamingo.
Fight 3. Ready? Go.
Oh, I can't escape by somersaulting backwards. That hurts so much. Oh my gosh. That is unsportsmanlike, sir.
KO.
Oh, wow. This is fun.
Real power.
Thank you.
No, I want to fight that Pai again. I don't really care about you.
Ready? Go.
You're distressing, sir. This is really inappropriate, and I just don't want to be in this fight right now.
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
I mean, my God. No, that's not gonna work. He just sees everything coming. Look at that. Everything he just reacts to and dodges.
Ready? Go!
What? Okay. That's the biggest whiff.
KO! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Oh, high low punch or jab or whatever he pickens. It's too fast. Can't even get a neutral kick counter in on that. Uh-oh.
KO! Fight 5. Ready? Go!
Ah, the back down. Oh, come on. Don't be mean. Oh no. He's doing so well. Oh boy. Wow, this guy is unpleasant. It's just one big knockdown after another.
Go!
It's just twirling too much. Can you stop twirling, sir? Wow, no, there's a neutral kick counter, finally.
KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Ah, I couldn't even do down forward kick that time. So Wolf is faster than me. Everybody's faster than me. Ah.
KO! Fight 3. Ready? Go!
He just left me hanging. Oh my gosh. Come on. No. Oh, sorry.
KO!
Wrong spacing.
Fight 4.
I do not like fighting Bun Bun Maru. I do not like that, Sam. Whoa.
KO!
Yeah, beat him. That was unexpected. You just have to fight Wolf different than everybody else. I haven't fought a Wolf in a while. I think I can beat that Pai now. Gosh dang it, now I'm gonna forget.
I'm gonna whip you in no time. Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Gosh darn it, lightning.
KO! Fight 2.
I haven't beat him. I thought I had. I must be thinking of Jackie. I mean, my Jackie. Oh, great.
KO!
Oops. Should've. I wonder if.
Go!
Oh, come on. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, not. He's evading too much. Would have worked there.
KO! Fight 4. Ready? Go! Excellent.
Jeez. Yeah, lightning's not actually very good. That's why I thought I had already beat him, but I guess I was with my Jackie. This dang stage. Oh no.
Fight 1.
What do I do against a Kage? I don't know. Low punched. Ah, he's too fast.
KO!
Okay, it's just, yeah, frame traps all the way.
2. Ready? Go! KO!
I hate fighting Kage. You
Ready?
have to just memorize which of his hits is going to put you into a state where you cannot counterattack, and he's going to hit you like 3 or 4 more times if you try to do anything. And if you don't. Oh, you decided to hit me.
KO!
That was funny looking. Watch this. Just turned him around and boosted him.
Ready?
Speaking of which, no, I can't do that move. I got hurt so bad.
KO!
So am I going to divide the opponents up into which ones
Ready?
you just
Go!
somersault from Flamingo and which ones you don't? Whoop. Oh, that stupid thing. Let's get out of this. What the? Oh, he blocked it. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, you just wait. I got your number, I think. Maybe.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Oh.
KO!
Ooh. Accidental little evasion thing there, but whatever. That's like down
2.
punch
Ready?
kick.
Go!
Hesitated.
KO! Fight 3.
Stick to the program.
Go! KO! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Oop. That's annoying. he's evading.
Maybe I should pull back a little.
I think maybe I could beat that Pai and Lau now. Where's the Lau? That's not happening. Right, is he too fast for the somersault? Maybe. Maybe I already figured that out. That's the wrong entry into Flamingo. There. Yeah, I think he's one of the too fast for Flamingo ones. Or too fast for somersault. Hey. Yes. Neutral kick kind of works on Lau.
Thank you.
Well, somersault does not. I wish I had remembered that earlier. Nothing else works on Lau. Oh, come on. I mean, you can't just do neutral kick there, can you? Just... No, no. It takes me so many losses to remember this stupid, arbitrary nonsense. You and your piggy bank too, or whatever that is on your belt. That was the wrong range. I did a non-deflection entry and it didn't work.
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
There's a whip. Oh, whoa. That was weird, and it backfired on me. Jeez.
Ready? Go!
That's the wrong one. It's not really working very well, is it? Oh no. Everything is going wrong. Just gonna... Okay, and then he starts low jabbing me for... Just to show it's hopeless.
Thank you.
I got nothing.
1. Ready? Go!
Hey. Yeah, just block that every time. That's really encouraging. Okay, you'll do a somersault. Oh boy.
Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Oh boy. Oh, can't deflect that. Ah, too late. He just decided to kick me real hard.
Go!
That's a good start. It's over.
Fight 4.
It's just, if he decides to swing his arms a certain way. come on. Stop evading. Stop evading everything. Oh, no.
Fight 5. Ready? Go!
Okay, if you just do that every time, I'm in trouble. Why did I try to kick him? Oh.
Thank you.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Oh boy. That's just the wrong range. It's over. Just bounce me along, sir. What is this, Virtua Fighter 5?
Ready? Go!
Why did I do that? Why the heck would I do that?
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Shit. See you later. Some of these Laus I just don't know.
One.
Just don't know.
Go! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Oh. I should have tried the deflection one, I guess.
3. Ready? Go!
Hi. Aw. Oh.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Ah, come on.
KO! Fight 5. Ready? Go!
Nope, there goes my health.
KO!
Boy. There must be some kind of range thing with Lau. Same with Pai, and I just...
What are you doing?
They're so fast, it's frustrating to try to find it.
Go!
Oh, nice tail. Okay.
KO! two. Ready? Go!
Ow. Oh, no. Okay, I got looped. Oh, bye.
KO!
Thanks. I should have flipped over him. I can't handle stuff.
Go!
Ow. Dear sir. Dear ma'am. Wow, it's a standing jab. Oh dear.
Fight four. Ready? Go!
That's unfortunate. Oh, come on.
KO!
Okay.
Fight five. Ready? Go!
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, flippity flew.
Thank you.
I blew it. That was the wrong range.
Ready? Go!
Oh no. Oh no.
KO!
He's having trouble just dealing with the kicks from Flamingo.
Go!
Oh, not that time. Oh, come on. I can't somersault him after that, which is weird.
KO! Fight three.
It's all weird.
Go! KO!
It's a weird pattern of non-blocking by him.
Ready? Go!
Oh. Good combo. Jerk. Oh, come on. Sheesh.
KO!
Thought he was gonna break his pattern. He's trying to do something, I guess. Maybe throw. I think I'm too late now. I should go. I wouldn't beat that Pai if I ran into her.
One.
Oh, it's Susukino. It's the silver cup holder. Good time for you to show up. That was some BS. It's just a game-losing track of... I couldn't backflip. Come on. Come on, me.
KO!
Oh.
Fight two. Ready? Go!
Didn't get the neutral kick in. Can't get him. He's too darn fast. how is he still alive?
KO. Fight 3.
This green is really,
Go.
it's really green, you know? Oh, come on. Well. That was really just, what a waste.
Fight 4.
Ah.
Go.
Oh my gosh. He ate that one up.
Thank you.
Well, it's there. I just have to get the ranges right.
Go.
That was not right. That was not right. That was too close, I guess. That was a whiff. So
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
okay, that was the wrong range. Oh, crumbs. When he just plants me like that, just freezes me with a jab. That's worse than anything. And it's all just a setup, you punk.
KO. Fight 3. Ready? Go.
There's the setup. Yeah, just keep doing it. It's not falling for the somersault now.
KO. Fight 4.
I don't know if I should keep with the somersault. I should have backed out. Ah, it's so frustrating.
KO.
Somersault's too risky, really.
Thank
But
you.
what isn't?
Fight 1.
He blocks everything first. So there goes a good chunk of health. Ah. No.
Fight 2. Ready? Go.
No, should have backed up from the start. Didn't do it that time, and he clobbered me for 70%. I'm just in the soup.
KO.
I can't do it.
Go.
Got nothing right now. Nothing at all. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I can't even kick straight.
KO.
Hi. It's disgusting.
Fight 1. Ready? Go.
No, that's not gonna work.
KO.
Just a little crouch, and then I'm in trouble.
Go.
I'm trying to beat him off the bat again.
Ready? Go!
Oh, come on. Ooh.
KO! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Ah, didn't quite get it back far enough. Oh god, the sidestepping. I did it again. Just break the entire tracking of my character.
Go!
Long range.
KO!
Okay, bye. Wow. That was the deflection one. I was doing back punch kick the rest of the time and it was working better than that, but the deflection one he just decided to elbow me repeatedly.
KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go! KO!
So I can beat everybody, well, maybe not a couple other Laus and Pais, but everybody except Lies and Paus. I'm so mad. And I should be able to beat those two, but just stuff goes wrong enough that I cannot pull it out.
KO!
Excuse me if I take out my frustration on everybody else.
Fight 1.
Oh man.
Go!
Oh. That's the wrong range to do that.
KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Jeez. It's a little chortle he did. Oh.
KO!
Guess I'm gonna die because he kicked me in the ankle.
Fight 3. Ready?
Can't recover from that. I was trying to think of something, I don't know what it was.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
What are you edging up to me for? Oh, for that. Oh, it's a setup. Oh. Sigh.
5. Ready? Go!
Sigh. Ah. Ugh. Oh, that big statue just fell down. Shut up.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Oh, nice swing. Oh no. Oh boy. That was nice.
Ready? Go!
Oh god. I'm mashing the wrong buttons to get out. And kick you in the foot.
3. Ready? Go!
Oh. Ew. Wrong range. Sigh. Ah. Why can't I beat this Jeffrey?
Go!
This Jeffrey's mean. Oh, it's too bad. So everybody, I can't beat Jeffrey and the Pai and the Lau. And some other Pais and Laus. And this Jeffrey.
Go!
What is happening? Stop it, would you?
Fight 2. Ready?
He evades an awful lot. Uh-oh.
Excellent. Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Wow. Wow. He's trying to turn on the win button.
KO!
I got my win button in.
Even good guys blow it.
Fight 1. Ready?
Oh.
Go!
Yeah, she's too fast. Is this gonna be a Pai and Lau thing? Oh, Owie. I noticed this fighting her with Jackie. She would do silly stuff.
2.
Like her AI just isn't quite as foolproof as Pai and Lau's. Oh, golly. there's that little bob and weave. Everybody likes that.
Go!
Ew. Dear.
KO!
Gosh, too fast.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Not ready. Ew. Oh.
Thank you.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Jeez.
KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Ah. That hit me. Oh. Ah. No. She screwed everything up for me. Little turn aside dealio. Dang it. Now she's pulling out stuff. Ooh. What did she... Ah, thanks, I can't tell from that stupid angle. Oh, jab.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Why? Nice helmet. I don't have that helmet. Oops. Forgot. Wait, didn't it work on that other Jackie?
Yeah!
Oh man.
KO! Fight 2. Ready?
He's got a cool costume. I don't know about that stuffed animal hanging off his belt, but the rest of it's cool. I guess the stuffed animal's cool. Felt like that. I felt like the kicks were gonna make it. Just
Ready? Go!
ah. Hit him there, huh? Tricky J tried Tricky K. Wait, maybe see it. I don't know. Man, the missions in this arcade blow.
Fight 1.
Oh, Bun Maru.
Go!
Alright, I'm gonna, that's too much. I can't handle more Bun right now. Well, I beat Chibita. I did not beat that stupid Pai and Lau. I beat some other Pais and Laus, I think. Seems like with Pai, the back punch kick into Flamingo is kind of the way to go. It's the best I've managed to do, and I think I could beat her with that. Just came close. Lau, maybe the deflection one, although I think, wait, that last time I fought him, it was the deflection one. The back punch kick one was also working better in the end, and then I tried the deflection one on the last little joust, and he hammered it. So maybe back punch kick into Flamingo for both of them, and you just gotta know what ranges not to do it at, kind of, and hope that Pai doesn't go into her low stance too much, and that Lau, I don't know, whatever. So that's it. So I guess doing training helped me find that move anyway. Also, some enemies you can just somersault kick out of Flamingo repeatedly. Not maybe most of them, but some of them. Surprising, some ones sometimes. And then there's that weird broken-looking up forward throw that isn't really that broken. It just looks horrible. So don't do that. So more fighting games every day from now on. But I gotta go to sleep now. So thanks for watching. Good night, I guess.